What's going on YouTube? It's your buddy Will from the What's Up in the Sky 37 channel and www.whatsupinthesky.com. As always, the website. Got to give that. I almost messed up my little thing there in the beginning. So, just wanted to bring you this real quick. Just got down the new Curiosity picture rover deals. JPL is still rock and roll. And they still have a little bit of money for the time being. So, and what I saw here is like it's a pretty interesting area. It seems to be like another debris field, as always. When it seems like we're going away from the place I wanted to go, I really wanted the rover to start heading over towards these mountains over here because what looked like that trail should have been to me way over here by now to the left. So I think we've passed that. So I guess they got somewhere else they're going. They don't want to go where we want it to go. It looked like if you go back a couple of videos, it's bridge on Mars or something like that. It goes straight up. It looks perfect. It looks like it was, I haven't got, when I was at my parents, I got my old man to say that looked like it. And that's like pulling teeth. He's one of those old Vietnam vets who won't he won't believe anything unless he sees it with his hand. He said, "You know what? That's a bridge." And at first he saw it on the news. It was kind of neat because it was on the local news here. So more and more people learn about Mars. And I saw this and I said, Capstone. Maybe this is where the one from Egypt went. It's not solid gold, but perfect symmetry. Look at that. Pretty cool. Looks like the rover was just in the right place to catch it, the right time. Also, we've got some interesting more. I'll take you up here in a second. Some other blocks that look to be sheared off and cut pretty much perfectly. If you see, I mean, look at the two cuts on that, and they seem to be shaped almost like the ones down in Pumapunku, how they got shaped and how they got, moved and put into place. And as you go through this pile right here, you're going to see more and more of these just perfectly shaped. And it could, like I said, these could have been done by the wind, but the wind usually doesn't knock off, straight shears of the cut. And see how here we've got some what seems to be interesting. Maybe what was there, some carvings or some fascia or something like that that actually had something in there before that happened. And this is just one of those places that looks like it was something going on here, and Cataclysm Mars came. Whatever it was, whatever, if it was a bunch of them, who knows. But this was from the latest. I mean, this just came down, so you need to go check these out. Like, I got this little Mars Images app, and I recommend everybody getting it. So you can get it on your iPhone. I do believe you can get it on the Android too. And let's see, it's called Mars Images, and I'll put it up in the thing here. And it goes through, it still has the Curiosity rover, and it also has the rover from Opportunity. You get the pics from each day, and you download it, and they come up on your phone, and you can play with each of them. Hopefully you guys can see that. I can't see it, but you download each pic, you can see it, and you can click on it, it actually downloads it. You can forward it to yourself. There goes my iPhone. See if the screen broke on that one. I drop that iPhone all the time, knock on wood. I haven't had to replace the screen yet, but I've got one of those heavy-duty cases, so. And in this too, just some interesting. See, and I look at the rest of it, and it seems like this chop suey stuff. So it's like just looks like it's rocks, and honestly, it looks like old vegetation that's just kind of gotten, like an old. The only way I can get this to show up on Earth, like I take pictures all the time and try and make it look like Mars, just for shits and giggles, basically. Because I'm looking at these Mars pics all the time, and it's hard to get that granular where you can get this out in a rock field, but this where it comes like circles and it's got shapes and it's got the rounded stuff. I can only get that from the from like living vegetation, roots, stuff like that. And like I said, I'm sure it's who knows what's going on up there, but if you take your attention back over to here, I mean, look at these, how these seem to be kind of cut like they were fabbed for something. This one's got a hole in the middle of it here. It's even got a well, it looks to be maybe like a, what would I say? How could I say that? Kind of like a thing you put. I play music and sing. Something that looks like the microphone stand goes on, you twist it up, and it tightens it up. Kind of looks like that. Like I said, I know that's probably not what it was for. Who knows what it was? It could be metal, could have been any of that stuff. And once again, you've got that same type of the roundness to them, and here another one of those straight blocks. And like I said, when you get to these areas, this one's kind of cool here too. Check this one out, this middle one. It's kind of like a circle or dome type shape rock to it. And if you're new to my videos, this is not one that's gonna sell you, buddy. You got to go back and check some more in the back. Um, but my beliefs, like I said, my beliefs on Mars, to keep it nice and simple for you haven't been here. I believe it was, something happened there. Who knows how technology, how far technically advanced the, civilization was. But as far as I can tell, they're pretty high tech, and they seem to have at least everything that our ancients had here, and maybe more from some of the pictures that look like very intricate machines and stuff like that we found. If you just keep going back in the archive, and these were the other ones that are really interesting to me, and if you take a look at them, they all seem to have some work to them. Like they've got, these aren't JPEG artifacts. They actually seem to have stuff written into the rocks, or, and this seems to be sheared off, and it's got a lot of work done to it. Now let me do something for you guys, and this is cool here. How this whatever this one is, right? And we don't see rocks like this grow too much on like this around where I am. I don't see. This is metal where I am. Stuff that gets that bend to it, and the bend actually goes down into the ground where this would be the the capstone, and it even could be flipped over to make it look perfect. You got a little dome thing here. Now let me show you where I got this because I always do that, and I'm trying to rush. If you can tell, I'm rushing this, and I don't know why I'm rushing it. So I'm gonna slow down a little bit here. Like I said, if you're watching this far into the video, you've already gotten this far. You're somebody who watches me, and like I said, much love to you guys. I still can't believe you guys sit here and watch it. It's still beyond me that you guys will, that you guys write and send me the pictures. Keep sending me the pictures you find. Here's where you get this right here. As you can see, here's the interest that, the regular world has for these pictures. Amazing pictures from Mars. They just came down. Zero Facebooks, zero tweets, zero Google Pluses. Whatever this little guy is. I should know this stuff because I'm running a website and should know exactly all these. I just found out Pinterest was the other day. So I need you guys' help promoting the website. See, I'm not all that great at that part. I love making the stuff and doing the videos, but I need to start promoting. You guys are doing a hell of a job because I tell you what, just from what some of my videos have been articles that you guys have to be passing along, sharing it on Facebook, doing all that. Somebody's got to be doing it. So now let me bring in something Photoshop real fast and do what we love to do. Basically, I always take it and I do this auto thing because every single Mars Curiosity and every single one from Mars, even the two other rovers that we've gotten, when you hit this auto color, it drops out everything that looks like that junk that I swear they put at NASA. The filter, the rover probably does it on board, adds like this color of orange to it, this color of like mud, to make it look. See, it does it to the. You can definitely tell it's doing it to the air there. It just seems unnatural. What unnatural to me would be, could be purple for all I know, but let's see here. And I know they've got clouds. If you check clouds on Mars, you can see some of the stuff, some of my old videos, and it was NASA it was them who said clouds on Mars. And so there's definitely some sort of weather system going on here. Okay, so adjustments, auto color, and then we're gonna watch. We're gonna basically get turned into the Mojave Desert. Boom, there it is. Still a little, not as it's still a little bit colorful up there, but see how it definitely looks much more like here. A lot of this stuff does turn out to look a little bit more like metal and stuff like that. Um, Now since I've got it up in here, we might as well do what I wanted to do and see if we can't mess with the brightness on a couple of these just to go ahead and do it and see what we've got. Image, adjustments. I want to do the exposure. I want to mess with the gamma just a little bit and see if that drops it down and give it some brightness. See if that pulls it out some at all. It really gets that metally look to it when you do it. So you can actually see that when you play with the gamma, it seems to really pull out the other colors that are kind of sitting in there just waiting to be, they were there when it took the picture. So they're just waiting behind the scenes, whatever it adds to it. So if that makes any sense whatsoever. And this stuff does, see, this one really here interests me because it's got what seems to be two big circles on it, three big circles. It's got this one line running up here, and the one next to it has the line running through there. And this is just kind of cool. If you're looking at the background stuff, tell me that doesn't look like a creepy face just staring at you. And you could see thousands of faces in this thing right here. You could see thousands of anything you want to put your mind to. That's not what I'm doing. I see what I see, you see what you see. I'm looking at the main rocks here. This thing here looks to be all cut up or curved, done for something. And then let's take another look at these ones over here that seem to be carved. And when I say that they look like they were just sheared right off, they look like they're sheared off with some sort of real high speed, bam, just cut it, perfect cut, because they get that real shine to it, and that shine could have been put on from the Martian dirt that goes around, over the years of it. But interesting stuff. Definitely one of the ones I've always these coming down. I always do that to these pictures. Like I said, this one's just cool. I'm gonna call this one the Capstone, and you got this thing down here. I figure you guys would like it. How far did I go with this one? I try not to go too far. 9 minutes. I can't believe I would go 9 minutes with these things. I could talk for hours. Like you said, sometimes I get those rude comments like, "You just want to hear yourself talk." I'm like, well, obviously, if I'm making YouTube videos, you're somewhat narcissistic. No, I'm just kidding. But you're somewhat, I'm coming along. Like when I first started making these videos, if you go back and watch the first ones, I'm real kind of timid. I don't let any of my personality come through. I don't really invite you in. Now, I mean, I got you in my messy room here. You know about my girlfriend, you know about my love life, you know about my family life. You guys know about, that's what I love about YouTube. And it's like I'm sharing it with people who actually care. Like my birthday was yesterday. People sent me happy birthday things. I get tips all the time, articles. People say, hey, look at this, check this out. So anyway, guys, much love. Um, I'll keep it at this. Take it easy. What's up in the sky 37? As always, check the description below. You will find a link to this picture because I always put a link to the picture because there's nothing I hate more than checking out a video, say, oh, I see something that they didn't notice and I can't go do it myself. Or I can't even check to see if they did it. So much love, guys. Take it easy. This is Will saying good night and enjoy your day, night, whatever time you're watching this. And go watch some of the older videos. Much love.